showed me around. It was the first time I had an opportunity to meet Senator Craig, which I enjoyed very much. Senator Craig, excuse me. But I do not agree with the Senator that Connecticut's problems are the same as problems everywhere else. We actually have more serious problems than many states. We have the highest debt per capita of any state in the country. Our credit rating has been dropped. We actually, on many criteria, are in worse financial shape than both Illinois and California, which are frequently cited as having the most significant problems. So Connecticut has very special and very serious problems. We have the highest tax burden between state and local taxes of any state in the country. So I don't agree with anybody who says that we need more taxes. So I have put together a plan for Connecticut. We have been operating for far too long without a plan in the state. I don't know if anybody in this room can tell me what the plan has been for the state, but there is no plan. And I've been in the business world for 25 years solving problems for businesses that face many of the same challenges that the state of Connecticut faces right now. And the first thing you do is you put together a plan. And a plan identifies the destination you want to go to, the goals, and provides a roadmap for getting there. I have that plan. It's called the Plan Forward for Connecticut. I encourage you to go onto my website, tomfoley2010.com, and look at it. And I think you'll agree it's a way of getting out of the problems we face. We need to reduce spending. We are spending and borrowing too much money in the state. I have committed to solving the budget deficit without raising your taxes, and that's a commitment I will honor. My opponent has not done that, and I think anybody who does not make a commitment not to raise your taxes plans to raise your taxes. We've been pursuing policies in this state that have failed. I call it tax, borrow, and spend. We've been doing it for 25 years. Our legislature is addicted to it. We need to stop. We need to stop borrowing, we need to reduce spending, and we need to hold the line on taxes. I can provide that leadership and that direction. I have a plan for doing so. I've come out of the business world. I'm not a career politician. I'm not somebody who says I will do things and then not do them. We don't need more commissions and task forces to look into these problems. We need people to take action now and solve these problems. Let me give you one example of what the types of policies in the legislature have done to people, and particularly I'm citing this example because I think it might drive the point home with this group. We put all kinds of mandates on employers and towns that restrict their ability to control their own destiny and raise their costs. This has driven a lot of jobs out of this state. One mandate that's being considered right now is mandatory paid sick leave. It's a nice idea, but it is a job killer. It will make this state radioactive to employers. But the one I wanted to talk to you about is the fact that the state legislature mandates on towns that they can basically only raise revenue through property taxes. So property taxes have been driven way up. My opponent, I think, has raised taxes. His 14 years as mayor in Stamford, every year he was in office, most of that was in property taxes. What that has done to our elderly population is that because many of them are on fixed incomes, as you know, it's made it hard for them to stay in their homes. And I think that's a shame. I think the most caring communities and the most caring state government would provide a means for our elderly to stay in their communities, stay in their homes, stay with their families as long as they can. Just one example of the types of things that we'll look into. We'll take a new direction, we'll investigate, and reconsider these mandates and policies that our state legislature has put on our employers in our cities and towns that hurt Connecticut citizens. I look forward to your support in November. We got to get this state turned around. I can do it. Thank you very much for listening.